Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another carry for him. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. His first throw is an interception. And the Cardinals have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Dameon Pierce now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop. From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Now he's past the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
2nd and 13. Higgins makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now Murray on the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pressure coming, it's Murray. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to the well again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Tank Dell. So that brings up 4th and long. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. No return on that punt. And it'll be Cardinals football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
At the 22-yard line.
Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. It's fielded at the 14. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Texans' drive is going to start from deep in their own territory. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Now we're on the counter. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On play action, here's Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Benson on 1st and 10. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Sit. Hey. Hey.
Murray on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 8. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be their football. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now an inside give to Benson. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team. Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. McBride hauls it in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Cardinals in need of some points before the break. 3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing here, Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
They snap it to Murray. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Back to the air, Murray. That pass pass is complete to McBride. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals push their lead to 6. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
All right.
Here's Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Where's the high? Hey, one more.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Hunter on now, and he gets into this one. And that return comes to an end as they touch him down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Able to get it to Benson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 2nd and 5. He's got him. That's McBride. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
1st down, Stroud dumps it off to his running back. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
All right.
to the air. Stroud. He fires one deep down the right. He's got it. Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun now for Stroud. And the defender comes away with it.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. And if you had another rushing play on your bingo board, you are correct. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewing with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Hand off to Benson from the gun. He'll cobble together a yard there. Play made that time by Danico Autry. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. This reeled in by Benson. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Kyler looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
All right. South.
From the gun, Stroud. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Third and long for him here. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up fourth down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Starting from the 5. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. They give up the gut to Benson. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 11. Big gain downfield. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's got him, that's Mixon. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing is Stroud. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Look at hot.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Starts his return from the 23. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. It's Benson on the give. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Play made that time by Danico Autry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on. Oh.
Now Kyler. Benson's got it. Broke through the tackle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. The give now to Benson. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Murray looking to throw. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah,
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a give on the counter. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Back-to-back carries here. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That defense generated some kind of pressure right there. The runner felt the need to improvise as long as he could to try to get that first down. That's impressive work to be defending 3rd and 2 in that kind of situation and turn it into 4th and very, very long.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And they're going to take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Pressure coming. It's Murray. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far. But now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
Offense up to the line fast. On play action, here's Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by the rookie out of Washington. At the 20. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hand.
Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Cardinals get him back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter, and they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's the Cardinals football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Coach. Biggest.
Trying to shake off the interception, he's looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Murray. Catch made by Chart. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Texans have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. From the 43. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll run the draw with Mixon. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Here's Stroud. That's cut beyond the marker. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down, 24 yards, and it's a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play.
All right.
1st down, Houston.
Slot man in motion right. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Stroud off the play fake. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Max Melton with the INT. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. The 50, 30, the 10. He does it, touchdown Arizona. The Cardinals continue piling it on here in the fourth. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Pierce now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Oh, ready.
Another carry for him. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Texans just want to get out of here with how this one is gone.
Here we go, let's go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Back to the well again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for 3rd down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. You could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
Headed out right. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go. Hey, one more.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Trying to set this up quick. Trying to push this past the marker. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. All right, one more snap to play here.
Green.
They've got a man in motion. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Cardinals fight to a win here at home. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.